Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Deirdre. Oh, Deirdre, please do a check in and let us know how you're doing. And Brandy, good morning to you. Auntie Jean. Oh, aren't you beautiful? Julie Kiss. Andrea Gregg. Thank you for sharing, all of you who are doing that. I shared it into the groups, but I didn't send it out to individuals. So if you want somebody in here, maybe send them a message and say, get your butts in here. Well, you can say it nicer than that. Oh, let's do some heart brain this morning. So hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. And add in the love. Add in joy. That happiness that bubbles up from your heart. Just pull somebody right in there with you and bubble together. Say, thank you, I love you. Feel that energy. Feel the peace that happens when your heart talks to your brain. And then let's go higher yet. With that next breath, go all the way to the divine. I love how Blue calls this from the heart to the mind to the divine. And let it out with a sigh. Sherry joined us. Good morning, Sherry. Annie and Grayson. Good morning. And little Chewy. Chewy get his ball out of the tree. Deirdre's hugging her Brandy girl. Oh, I love that. I love that for you, Deirdre. All right. So, what is going on? This is Thankful Tuesday. Morning, Jennifer. What do we have to be thankful for? Well, we've got warmer weather here for a minute. I think it's going to turn colder tomorrow, but for right now, it's been nice as far as the temperature goes. We've had a little bit of rain going on, but that's okay. As long as it's not cold rain, I am not going to complain. Kathy Hand. Not sure if y'all got to see the picture of my clean-cut son, Colin. I did. What a transformation. Although to me, it's a little too short. I like it. I like it. I think he looks really, really good, Kathy. And I'm so proud of him. So proud of your little family. Do we have Jim? I don't see him saying anything yet, but if he's here, good morning, Jim. All right, so what is going on? Anything happening in your worlds? Deirdre, do you have a surgery scheduled yet? I know you went to the doctor yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And we don't have our Blue in here to see what's happening. I think she said that the vet went to see Dolly, but I don't know if Dolly's tooth came out or is going to come out. I haven't heard an update on that. So what else? Let's get Sally and Tony in here. Somebody grab them and get them in here with us this morning. Who else are we missing? Our Linda Lemieux. I want to shout out to her and make sure she's okay. Who else? Who are we missing in here? Lots of peeps. Our Kathleen, Mama Hada Bear. I did talk with Charlie yesterday. He's still in the hospital, you guys. I totally expected that he would be home by now. And I had reached out to him and he said, nope, he's still in the hospital. And they've got a drain, I guess, that they are keeping. I don't know if they took it out later yesterday, but it was staying in place as far as I know. And he was very uncomfortable with it. It's draining, I guess, the leakage from that aorta that they repaired. So the drain is staying in, and he's just not doing well. he's not happy being there and not being able to participate in things with the family. So keep lifting him up in prayer. And his daughter, I know this is going to be difficult for her. And his son is, from what I understand, is still there with him. So taking care of Christine and the house and helping out with everything. Andrea, she is watching. Okay. Oh, Jennifer, you're grateful for everyone here. I'm grateful for all of you. And yes, I hadn't heard from him, so I sent him a message and asked him if he was home, and he called me. So we had a chat on the phone. But let's just please keep Charlie in our prayers and keep him lifted up. What else? I am going to start taking appointments to talk to people who want to be in the book Changes that I'll be publishing, hopefully by the middle of next year. So if you have a story, we all have stories, but if you have a story you want to share and would love to participate, I want to set an appointment and talk to you and see if we can get you motivated to write that story. And we'll probably have some group meetings sharing the stories with each other. So if that's something that you are interested in, send me a message and let me know so I can get you scheduled for an appointment. I want to set aside time next week to do those appointments so we can go ahead and get this started, and you'll have time over the holidays to start thinking about what your story would look like if you put it in writing and get that going. The book, I don't have an exact name, but it will be Changes 2 or Changes and then something, because the last book was just called Changes. Life changes when you do. So we'll see what this one's going to be. And if you haven't seen that book or read it or heard some of the stories that are in it, I encourage you to do so. There's some amazing stories in that book. Maybe I can read some little blurbs from them on the shows, and that'll get people excited about doing your own. All right, I see Tony is watching, and Sally just jumped in here with us. Finally got sound. Good morning, and thank you for sharing. Prayers for Charlie and his family. Thank you. Brandy is hugging my nephew, Max. His mom's funeral was yesterday. He's such a young boy. I know. I feel bad that he lost his mom at that young age, but he's surrounded by family that we're going to lift him up and love him. What else we got? Andrea, prayers and love for Charlie, and thank you for the update. You're so welcome. Good morning, Leo. And Sally, you definitely do want to be in the book, and Kathy Hann wants to write her story. Brandy would like to write her story. And Sherry, thank you for prayers for Charlie. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card this morning. So when you send me a message that you want to be in Changes, and you can either message me by text or by Facebook Messenger or on my website. You can do it that way too. Let me know the best day for you to meet with me and like a time frame, so I'll know that I can, when I contact you, we can get that set up. Okay, my cards are mixed up. Front and back mixed up, not the right way mixed. There we go. All right. Brandy, grateful for your mama Deirdre and all the peas, and Deirdre would like to be in the book as well. I'm so glad. So happy to hear that, Deirdre. So the way this will work is I'll meet with each one of you individually, and we'll chat about how you see your story in the book, what it is that you want to share, and then working on it together. You're not alone. So as you start writing your story, we will meet, and then as a group, everyone who's going to be in the book, I'll do a Facebook group for us, and you can start sharing some ideas with each other and share what the process looks like for you. And then we'll meet over a Zoom call and as a group and work on it. Auntie Jean, I have to read my story from last time. I forgot what I wrote. Oh, you'll find it. I'm sure it's there in your computer. Deirdre says, in my case, whatever's best time for you, I'm always here. Oh, sweet Deirdre. I love you. Michelle Landers, good morning, good morning. It's good to see you on Cuppa again. So happy that you're here. I'm talking about a new book to come out probably in the middle of next year. It's the second book in the Changes series. Seems like the angels have me writing series of books. I know there will be a Midnight Calls at the first of the year. That'll be the compilation of all of the angel messages. But our family, this is our little family, we're going to write a book together, and it'll be your story that goes in the book. If you're interested, Michelle, we would love to have you participate. So send me a message if this is something that you are going to commit to, and we'll get those stories written and proofed and off to the printer, hopefully. Let's say by, let's make it around July 4th. We'll give ourselves 6 months to write this book. And oh yes, it's a yes from Michelle. Awesome. So it will be our P family stories. I love that. All right, so Kuan Yin, what you got to say about all that? She says, Oasis of Hope. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of love. It says hope, but it came out love. The triumph of hope, of winning against the odds. Remember that life thrives, hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. I love this card, the Oasis of Hope, and that's what it looks like. An oasis in the desert. I think I want to read this again because that was really beautiful. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. Right? Have you ever had that happen? That when you achieve something or when you've really had something wonderful and beautiful that happened, it's like it just feels so good because maybe you never thought you could achieve it. Maybe you doubted yourself, or it was one of those, oh, everybody else can do it, but I'm not that talented or I'm not that good. I really love that. And they do seem more precious when we have those win-wins. It's like last year when I participated in the transplant games. I never thought I would be able to do that and to do the physical things that I did, but I did it, and it was precious. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, of winning against the odds. Remember that life thrives, hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. I really love this card. That's a beautiful message for all of us to take to heart. And thank you, Kuan Yin. And Leo says he loves this card. I just posted a Good Morning Earthlings message talking about exactly that. Synchronicities, Leo. There's no accidents or coincidences. All right, let's see what I missed here. Brandy, I'm back. Had to grab a little food, and diabetes is a pain in the butt. You know it, girlfriend, but you got this. You've got this. Deirdre says, another book. How many does this one make altogether? I've lost count. Well, I know we've had 2 midnight calls and 2 angel books. So that's 4. Changes is 5. Hugs and love. What am I missing? Time Heals is 7. I think that's it. I think 7 books. And then I was part of a compilation that Dr. Ruth Anderson did. So it's 2 that I was in, but was not the author of. But I've authored 7 myself. And so this year there will be 3. So that'll bring it up to 10. Yeah, interesting, huh? Oh my gosh, Auntie Jean, of course, is not only okay, it's required. You have to be in our Changes book. And I would love to see all of you write one. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so Deirdre says, yes, Auntie, you are a mountaintop guru and you write so well. Doesn't she? Our Auntie Jean writes beautifully. And Sally is giving us an update. I wanted to share a milestone I'm reaching. I'm begging to walk unassisted by anything, not even a wall. I did not give up hope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think the begging is maybe beginning. Sally, you're beginning to walk unassisted. I love that. You know, I've also had some physical milestones, and part of that is not being assisted by a wall or a rail or whatever is there. I've been really conscientiously stepping up a step without reaching out to hold on to anything, and that's new for me as well. So the weight loss has helped with that, and I'm very, very happy about it. Leo says 10 is your magic number, everything coming full circle. Oh, thank you, Leo. I love that. And I was trying to remember what year. I think it was 2014 that Time Heals was published. I'll have to look at the book. But yeah, it's been a journey over these 10 or 11 years of writing and seeing it coming to fruition in this way. Yeah, I thought it was beginning, Sally, after I read it. Going, she's begging. I'm so happy that's happened, Sally, and just amazing, amazing journey, my dear. And I'm so happy for you and for us getting you back. And that's how I felt after this past month with all the tragedies and traumas and dramas. It's like I'm back on track. And I think I even said that to somebody that I had reached out to. I'm back and back. And Sally's back. And Blue's here. Good morning. You woke up late and just got back from your walk. Oh, well, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Jean. You're right. I did forget that one. Time Heals for Animals. Yeah, that Karen and I co-authored. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody's keeping track of me. These days has been a whirlwind. So what else is going on? So we're going to do a book. We're going to do Changes. We are going to do a Zoom on Christmas morning. So I'm very happy about that. And Edison, I'm sorry, I don't know what language that is in. Can you talk to us in English, please? Kathy says, I definitely need help when it comes to writing. I have decent writing ability, but I need to learn how to summarize better, make a long story short. Yeah, we'll talk about that because, we'll tweak the stories once you get like thoughts down on what you want to say. We can meet and look at your story and work on it together. And what else? So we're doing changes. We're doing a Christmas morning Zoom get together. I'm not sure where I will be Christmas morning. Either be here with Noel and Bob, or I'll be with my sister. I'm hoping that our family, my biological family, will do a get together this year. I asked, so maybe I can nudge them again and see if they'll set something up. And Brandy, you'll be ready for the next Zoom. I don't care if you're in your jammies. I'm in my jammies every morning on the morning show, so it's not a big deal. And Kathy, I guess I always have too much to say. Nope, now that's a judgment. It's not too much. But you're right. When you're writing out a story, you want people to stay interested. You want them to read, like, hang on every word that you say. So we'll tweak it. We'll work on it. And Deirdre says, Kathy, now that Colin's in a better place, you'll find your writing groove. Kathy P. Oh, Blue Jean. Yes, we are doing a book. Our P family, is doing a book. It's the second Changes book that I have done. I wrote one years ago. I don't remember the exact year, and included people that were part of my spiritual family at that time. It was before Angelic River family came to be. And there's stories in there from Karen Palmer. She has her story, and it is absolutely beautiful. My story is in there. If you want to see the stories that were written at that time, the book is called Changes, Life Changes When You Do, and it's on Amazon. It's really an interesting book. It has everything. I mean, I think we covered just about every topic in that book from all of our different stories. And it was, there were stories of addiction, there were stories of abuse, there were stories of challenges, and then getting to the other side of those challenges. So, yeah, whatever your story is, we want to hear it. We want to really share this beautiful family. We came together for a reason. That reason is to shine our light out into the world. A Christmas jammy party. I love that idea, Kathy. Jennifer says she'll wear her cat coffee pajamas. Yay. So, Blue Jean, we want you part of the book. You and all of the beautiful fur babies and the animals. Dolly has to be in the book. So, let me know if you would like to write a story, your story, to include in the book. And I'll be setting up appointments for this coming week to speak with each one individually, get you going, get you started thinking, and then we will have a meeting, and we'll tweak the stories and look at them and edit them and get it going. And we're hoping for a publishing date of July 4th. Why not? Independence Day. And I want Hope in the book. I'm sorry she's not here this morning, but I definitely want to include Hope and Zena in our book. And of course, Colin can submit a story. That would be so awesome, Kathy. He is a P. He's our Colin P. All right. So let's do a couple of readings from the Angel book. One or two. So pick a page and tell me one or two. This is one. This is two. We'll have a three pretty soon. So give me a number and the book that you want it read from. And let's see if we can get some messages flowing before we do our prayers today. I want to take down this message that I have no idea what this person is saying. Okay. Deirdre, page 2, but I don't know what book. Sally, page 24 in page 24 in book 2. So Deirdre, tell me which book you want, honey. Faye are getting busy. Christmas jammer party. Yes, ma'am, we certainly will. 24 says, sing your inner song of happiness. Dance even when there's no music playing. Love yourself and every moment of your life. That's for all of us. Thank you, Sally. I love that. And Deirdre wants page 2 in book 2. Oh, Gizmo has to have a story in there. Absolutely. All right, we're still dancing. In the dance between conscious and subconscious, the journey toward recognizing your uniqueness becomes a spiritual voyage, an exploration of self that gradually unveils the divine tapestry of existence, a reminder that you are not just distinct individuals, but also integral aspects of the cosmic symphony. Well, that's what our book is going to be, isn't it? Yes, we are individuals, and we are distinct individuals, but also integral aspects of the cosmic symphony. We are writing a symphony, you guys. Ah, beautiful. All right, I think there's going to be a title that comes up that's going to really capture all of that. All right, page 61 in book 1, Brandy. All right, let's go there. Allow the energy and frequency of love to permeate and lift you to a place where you sit in the very presence of God. We do that every day, don't we, on Kappa? We lift up to that great place where we're all sitting right there at the great central sun, where we're communicating with our Creator and where we love on each other by lifting up prayer requests and energy for each other to just love and just to be. Cosmic Symphony. Yes, I love that. Ooh, changes, a cosmic symphony. That's an idea. I need a helper. I need somebody who's going to help me keep everything straight for this book. So if somebody wants to volunteer to do that as well, things like title suggestions and who all is going to be submitting stories so that we don't lose track of anybody that wants to be involved. So anyone who wants to volunteer and help with that, that would be awesome. This coming Friday, my board of directors for Angel Speakers is going to hold a meeting, and we'll be planning out stuff that's going to take place for this coming year. So that will be part of it, creating a new book with energy in it from beautiful P family that has just been together and loved on each other for over 4 years. Oh, Brandy, I would love that. Thank you. Thank you, sweet one. All right, it is time to do our prayers. And Deirdre, you'll help however you can. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. All right, so prayer requests. What's going on in your life? What do you need to lift up? Or is there somebody that you need to put in for a prayer request? And I'll just scroll back to see if anyone had shared anything else. Oh, there's our beautiful daily prayer from our Deirdre. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, continued prayers for Charlie and his family, and Erica. I must add Erica's sweet little doggy Saint in there, her German Shepherd that's struggling physically right now. And for my family members, yes, I spoke with Billy yesterday, and she really needs us to lift her up. So thank you for remembering. And my brother Gary, I'm going to wrap him in some bubble wrap. He smashed another finger. This time he smashed it in the door of a car. So I told him I'm going to send him some bubble wrap and put a bubble around him. Michelle Landers, prayers for your brother. Okay, we certainly will. Sally, oh, thank you. Let's put this up here. Sally's beautiful daily prayer that she gives us. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and for those who live in fear of another. Asking for special prayers for all of us who are coming out of this transition in better health and in better life. And may we all find peace. Absolutely. Thank you, Sally, for that. And Auntie Jean says, family, I love you all so much. I've got to leave so I can get ready for my new washing machine delivery. I just got a message from them, and yes, my machine died last week. Oh, well, I'm glad you're getting a new one. And it will be a better and improved one. We love you, Auntie Jean. We're going to lift you up in prayer as well for anything that's needed in your life and the lives of those in your extended family. Okay, we're lifting Charlie for sure. And thank you for putting Erica in there. Hope. I don't know. She's on my mind today. So let's lift our hope up. Remembering Deirdre and what she's going through physically. And I see that coming to a resolution for you, Deirdre. And then we have our Blue going through some physical things. And Dolly. And Blue, I'm sorry, I don't know what the latest is on Dolly with her tooth, but we're lifting her up for whatever is needed. And Sweet Gruffy and Pocky, lifting them up, and our Gizmo, of course. And Blue has got to go see Dolly today. Then spending time with Mary Jane. It's a magical, fairy, beautiful day. You tell Gary he has been on my list since Billy slapped him for me. Tell him not to make me come down there and get better. I'm concerned about him. Yeah, me too. Let's lift him up emotionally also, please. It's a tough time of year. For those who have lost loved ones, it's a really tough time. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's just breathe in and out. Let's remember all of those on our prayer list. We'll be revisiting that tomorrow, so if there's any changes, please let me know today. And let's just hold that list like it's a scroll, like it's all one big document wrapped up, and now we unfurl it as we show it to the Creator. We're just remembering every name that's on there, asking the Creator to look at each one, to answer to the best and highest good for all concerned. We lift up each name that's been mentioned today, each animal, person, situation. We want to lift up this whole planet, but especially our world leaders, asking at this time that they start to think about peace. They start to think along the lines of a sustainable world, a world that can be left behind for generations. And going the way that it's going with wars and conflict, it's a destructive way that's happening. So let's ask for that to change. Let's ask for our leaders to be inspired by hope, to be inspired by love, to actually want to see peace in our lifetime, to talk to each other, to open lines of communication so that arms can be put down, that weapons can be put away, that we can look at our neighbors and our neighboring countries and have talks instead of arguments, to be able to agree to disagree without having to destroy each other. So let's pray for the hearts of our world leaders to think about their loved ones and think about the legacy that they're leaving behind. Let's pray for our beautiful planet. Let's just envision our planet right now, this beautiful planet that we're living on. See it sprinkled with flowers and trees, the birds singing, waterfalls, everything clean and crisp, and the air a delight to breathe in. Can you envision that with me? And let's hold that vision up to the divine as we raise our frequency. And we ask God to answer prayers, to talk to the hearts of those making decisions, to speak to the hearts of loved ones who are going through struggles, to inspire them with hope for a better tomorrow. And all those who are struggling physically that are here right now, we ask for healing to come forth. We're lifting up to the Master Healer, Jesus, asking for a touch for each one that's struggling in some way. Just feel it. Feel into the energy. Maybe there's an angel that's being sent to you to help with that healing. Just accept, align, and allow your energy with theirs. And as we prepare to go into this holiday season, may we all keep in mind what that's all about. Keeping in mind that love always wins. And let's keep love at the forefront of everything we do. Every person we talk to, every person we touch. Let love flow. And then let's love on each other. That's why we're here, right? We're here to share that love. And Sally, yes, lifting your daughter Christina and her family who lost their beautiful fur baby. That's such a tender time. Okay, so let's give some love out today. Yesterday it was a wonky thing that happened where I couldn't see your thank you, I love yous, but I know that's going to be different today, and we're going to hear Leo and say thank you, I love you to each other. Good morning, Catherine.
It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go,
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away.
Thank you, Deirdre. You got us started here.
Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe because
Michelle.
morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe because the AAA. Morning cup full of joy.
Sherry, I hope you're going to be part of our book, Sherry.
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always
Leo, Catherine, Andrea, thank you. I love you right back. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Love you, honey.
Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is So it's no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Accept, align, allow.
AAA, morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy. Cup of full of joy. Give me a cup 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 of joy.
All right, now going to help Leo. There you go, Deirdre. We're grooving out to his song. Now we're going to help him here at the end. Thank you, Michelle. Woo! Thank you, Leo, for your song. And I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow's prayer day. Again, if you have anything that you want to add in to our prayer list or any changes that need to be made, just let me know. And there came our Rick in here at the end. Thank you, Leo. I know you and Ricky used to jam together, and I just feel him when you're singing. All right, so I'm out of here. I love you. Stay in your heart, and if you want to be in the book, send me a message, and we'll get you set up with an appointment. Love you so much. Bye, everyone.